Welcome back. Hello. My undiagnosed ADHD is kicking in, and I have too many things going through my brain, so I'm gonna do a video to try to organize my thoughts. Will this work? I don't know. Today I started writing a short film that I really want to try to make. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I want to at least write out the idea and try to figure out if it's possible. The basic premise is to do like a kitchen fight from like a, you know how like every action movie they always end up fighting in a kitchen. My idea is to do that, but from the perspective of the like the kitchen staff and the chefs and such, and them just being like annoyed that movies are constantly having fight scenes in their kitchen, and they just want to do their jobs and make the food, but people keep bursting in and using pots and pans to fight each other and all that. So that's the idea. So I started writing that today. I'm going to try to keep writing it, but I have like other things going through my head of like other stuff I want to do. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I okay, so I'm in the middle of doing recording the Teen Titans season 4 videos. I've watched a couple episodes that I haven't recorded my review for yet. I need to do that at some point. Like I should probably just be doing that now instead of doing this, but I don't feel like it. The problem is I try to record close to when I watch the episode, either the same day or like the next day. It's been a couple days now I haven't recorded yet. Um, so it's not as fresh in my mind anymore because I'm thinking of other things and doing other things. So I'll get to that at some point. That's something that's in the back of my mind, being like, you should be doing that instead. There are other videos that I want to work on this at some point, and I don't know about the time. What else? Oh, I found a Mistborn today. This is a Brando Sando book. I've been listening to the audiobook, but I'm like on hold now because I'm doing it through the library and other people are listening to it right now. So I found this there was like a used book sale at the mall today, just randomly, and so I got it for $2 or something, and so I might be reading that at some point. I'm also reading Lord of the Rings. I'm doing the audiobook of Lord of the Rings. It's really Andy Serkis is narrating, and it's great. Tom Bombadil is really fucking annoying, but I'm past his chapters now, so it's all gonna be good from here. I'm past where I started like years ago. I tried to read Lord of the Rings, and I didn't get very far because it's kind of slow to start, and it's like a very it's a different style of writing from modern day because it was written in the 40s. And yeah, the first few chapters are like a lot of the hobbits, you know, taking their time and stopping a lot and eating a lot of food. And when Tom Bombadil showed up, when my first time reading, and it was already after like multiple chapters of them like stopping somewhere and eating food, and then Tom Bombadil shows up and he's like singing and being obnoxious, and then he's like, come back to my house and we'll have food. I'm like, no, fuck this, I'm out. But anyways, I'm giving it another go, and I'm doing the audiobook, which I think is the smart way to go, because then I can sort of be a little more passive while I'm engaging with it. Like I can listen to it on my way to work, and then it progresses and it doesn't feel like I'm wasting time. But I'm actually really, really enjoying it. I still found Tom Bombadil kind of annoying. I know some fans like him. I'm not. I don't think I'm one of those. But now we're at the Prancing Pony, and things are moving along. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And Andy Serkis is good at narrating. Who would have thought that one of the guys who does a really good job in Lord of the Rings would be good at reading the Lord of the Rings? Who would have could have predicted such a thing? I don't know what I'm talking about. What else is there was another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, have you guys seen Monkey Man? Fucking rules. It's so good. Check out Monkey Man if you haven't seen it. It's the newest Wick like, which is an action subgenre I'm trying to coin the term for, which is a John Wick kind of similar movie ish. That's got smallish scale, fairly simple premise, executed very well with really cool action. That's kind of it. Other such as can fit into this, such as Atomic Blonde, I think kind of fits this, even though that's more of a spy movie, but it still has like some elements in there, and it's one of the John Wick directors. Then you got like Nobody fits pretty nicely. There was a couple movies on Netflix a few years ago. One was called Gunpowder Milkshake that I thought was kind of fun, and there was another one called Kate that had basically the same plot, but I think was a little better, but had a worse name. Those were kind of John Wick likes as well. But Monkey Man it's Dev Patel, and I've been looking up a bunch of info about it because it rules. It's really good, and it made me be like, oh yeah, I want to make movies. So that was part of the reason I started writing this short script, because it was an idea I had a while ago, and then I just kind of forgot about it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make movies. Yeah, Monkey Man, it rules. It's Dev Patel. He's starring. He's also wrote it and he directed it. And yeah, there's like a bunch of crazy production stories. Everything that could go wrong while making the movie did. He broke his hand during like one of the first fight scenes they filmed, and then like they didn't. He's like, I can't have a cast because I need to be in like the rest of the movie, and that would throw off our schedule and continuity. So he just like went to some janky ass doctor who put a screw in his hand to like hold the bone in place, and he's like, okay, don't put too much pressure on it because the screw will bust through your hand and fuck it up even more. And he's like, cool, I will do that. And then kind of didn't, but somehow didn't to fuck up his hand. They broke a camera at one point and he had to film some of the movie on his phone. It's just like a crazy story. And then Netflix, it was going to go on Netflix, and then they dropped it or something. And then Jordan Peele got involved, and he was like, no, not good enough. This movie needs to be in theaters. Game recognizes Game, and produced it and gave it money to be released in theaters. So go watch Monkey Man. It's fucking cool. It's just really, really cool. Some people were saying bad things about it. Those people are wrong. It's great. Like I've heard a common complaint that there's like a lot of shaky cam, and it's like, oh, I thought we were done with shaky cam, but it's back now. It's like, no. It's good in this. They use it to tell the story. It's part of the story. It's part of the cinematography. Like, it's an intentional choice. It's not just because they don't know how to film action good. It's like part of the character's journey. Because at the start of the movie, he's kind of bad at fighting. And so like every move he makes is like really sloppy and clunky. And so the camera work like reflects that, and it's more shaky. It's more disorganized. And then as the character gets better at fighting, the camera movement becomes more smoother. It's like they're doing a thing. It's like an intentional story choice to like reflect the journey of the character. It's like smart filmmaking. It's not bad. It's good, actually. It's got a bunch of stuff that you've seen in other action movies before, but it's like an homage to a ton of other action movies. They even like reference John Wick at one point, but then it also has just like its own flavor to it and its own like remix of ideas you've seen before. It rules. It's just really cool, and you can like feel the passion behind Dev Patel. Basically him being like, Why haven't I been in an action movie yet? Fine, I'll do it myself. And as a directorial debut, like, damn, well fucking done, sir. Good work. I'm so excited to see more from Dev Patel, who's already an actor that I like. I think he's done a lot of really good stuff. And this continued that. Sharlto Copley's in it, and he rules. He's great. I don't know why he's not in more movies either. I always love seeing him in whenever he shows up. Just a really cool movie, and it made me be like, oh yeah, I like movies, and I want to make them, please. And like just the scrappiness of the filmmaking, how they like it and the passion behind it. It's like, I want to do that's what I want to do. I want to do dirty, scrappy, cool, passionate action stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Watch Monkey Man, I guess is the moral of the story. Was there something else I was going to talk about? I don't know, maybe, but I've forgotten what it was. There might have been something else I was going to talk about, but I forget. Anyways, that's the update for this week. Go watch my Pirates of the Caribbean video if you haven't seen it already. I'm going to try to work on some more things also at some point. Stay tuned. Go check out Monkey Man in theaters now, coming this Friday. Bye-bye.